it's more like we need a whole room designed for the dragon. We're gonna have an entire dragon area, a family of dragons. What would that be? A brood of dragons? Dragon! The big finale to Hell's Gate is the Dragon Caves. We showed you how to get down to the basements last year, down the slide, and now we're bringing you through the basements into the Dragon Cave. That's a big deal for me.
We're just happy to be doing the coolest room we've ever designed.
The one room we're working on is almost the size of some small haunted houses.
You gonna say it this year? Is this gonna be one of those years?
I know, nobody wants to hear this, but this is going to be the hardest thing we've ever done. Dragon room on 3, 1, 2, 3, Dragon room!
It's July 1st. Normally we'd have this already framed out by May.
Spread a little too thin in some areas. All right.
We got to get real creative in how we do this and how quick we do it.
Did you see him walk through under that ladder? That was a good way to start out a project with 7 years bad luck.
See, what you don't know is every time I walk under the ladder,
I always go backwards and take it all back.
Johnny's here designing on the work site with us doing it. That helps a lot.
Me and Bobby, me drawing it all up and just handing Bobby sheets so that he can keep the crews moving. Why is it that you guys got 48 markers, pencils, and pens, but somebody had to take the only mechanical pencil that is in the building that was with all my drawings?
If we take that, you can't change it.
Don't be part of the problem, Chunks.
My favorite part about putting together the Dragon Room was actually John's creative process.
I don't know what he's been doing or what he's been drinking.
I live here now. I come here, eat dinner, go in the Dragon Room, put on some music, and start designing. I've done this night after night after night for 2 months. I drop my sticks on the ground as walls. I move things around like garbage cans and the dragons. I put the dragons on dollies for a while. I kept asking, what would be a good scare? And the Dragon Room would be like, this would be a great scare. And I'm like, you're right, Dragon Room. That's an awesome scare.
The craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Into a good girl.
Task at hand is getting a 700-pound dragon up onto a 6-foot deck.
Yeah, we could leave it on the ground. I've seen that done at other haunted houses, but it's so much more impressive if we're in these giant caves and these dragons are up in the air.
The problem is that 700 pounds.
A forklift in the hallway. Huh? What?
We are going to use a forklift and some old school Egyptian techniques to raise him up.
How are you feeling about this pulley system?
I'm not feeling real sure about it.
If that's what the three of you think is the best way to do it.
It's just it might be an option. We'll know real quick. Keep the crew alive. I'm gonna need every single guy to get this done by October.
Earth's flat, gravity's fake, everyone's being a too.
Gravity's real. Earth's round.
We're getting prepared to put the caves in.
We pretty much have this week to get 67 feet by 26 foot, 8 inches, all caved in. Stop dancing. Stop it. Get him. Get him. And what I'm trying to do is create this very jagged jaw-like mouth thing. So it looks like the dragon and the shaft are kind of in some sort of beast jaw. You hear that crinkle crinkle of Red Bull cans in my caves? Load my stalagmites with the taurine. Careful, you're gonna dislodge your Red Bull can, and then what's gonna happen? It looks exactly like the picture. You up. It really wants to get right. Get it. It's not me, it's the dragon.
The other side of this door is evil monks and a dragon!
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. And boom, he's right there. It's pretty great. Probably not. Come to me. Come. Am I good? Hello.
What's John processing these moments?
You don't want to know.
Yes. It's literally better than I imagined it was going to be.
I've never seen that in a haunted house. I don't think he's ever seen it in a haunted house.
They're gonna remember that.
It's a cave full of dragons. I make my own luck.
There we go.